ever there is one driver which can propel our county to full-scale developed status, then it is through quality skills training. On that front, the Council for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, COTVET, through a Skills Development Fund, is spearheading that agenda in Ghana.
Who is going to provide the service?
And our main focus has been on mass production of garments.
There was a lot of talk about Sakawa. Are you able to use these same processes to also apprehend people?
That is correct.
Our research showed that Ghana was at number 8 in the world when it comes to cybercrime.
On this program, we shall open up the SDF to you.
So SDF is here to support businesses to train their staff to be very productive.
All that we're trying to do is to build a very solid human capital base.
We shall profile beneficiaries of SDF.
We are now even positioned to train about 400 workers.
We give them $276,000 US. There is a fund from which we are giving grants to businesses to address these challenges.
You develop these moringa plants into products like soap, creams. Okay.
Watch SDF Diaries on the Joy News channel on Multi TV every Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. SDF, managed by COTVET, is an initiative of the government of Ghana with support from the World Bank and Danida.
Hello there and welcome to your favorite TV program, SDF Diaries. Today we are on our way to Kwewu Tafo in the eastern part of Ghana. We are going to visit St. Joseph's Technical Institute. St. Joseph Technical Institute is a government technical institution registered with Ghana Education Service. The institute is mandated to provide qualitative and productive workforce for Ghana's socio-economic development and to produce middle-level manpower for industries and commerce, and also for self-employment. This is SDF Diaries, and my name is Albert Ankra.
The Institute is a public institution established in August 1982 as a technical and vocational education and training center. It is located in the Kwewu East District of Eastern Region. It currently has a student population of 420 and staff strength of 47. The Institute's aim is to produce high-quality, skilled, middle-level manpower to work professionally in industry and commerce as employees or be self-employed. St. Joseph's Technical Institute is mandated by the Ghana Education Service to provide qualitative and productive workforce for Ghana's socio-economic development and produce middle-level manpower for industries and commerce and also for self-employment. The mission of the Institute is to produce high-quality, skilled, middle-level manpower to work professionally in industry and commerce as employees or be self-employed. Mr. Joseph Amoah, Principal of St. Joseph's Technical Training Institute, explains what the objectives of the Institute are.
The objective of the school is to give technical and vocational education and training to our students. So the school was established by the Catholic Church in 1982, and by 1984 the government absorbed it to be part of the public technical institution within the country. So currently we are running about 7 courses. We have building construction technology, wood construction technology, fashion and designing, mechanical engineering technology, electrical engineering technology, hospitality, home management and catering. Then the last one is business education. This is what we are training our students, and it's a 3-year course. We absorb students from other vocational schools and from the junior high school who have completed and are interested in technical education. So, as I said, the church established this for us to enable us to give skills in the areas that are given up to students, so that after that they will not go to the town to search for employment. They can work of their own and also reduce the rate of unemployment within the country. So that's the main objective that the church and the government established St. Joseph Technical Institute for the past 30 years ago.
The institute, with funding from the Skills Development Fund, introduced competency-based training (CBT) approach of skills training in its core skills training areas, starting with catering. This, it believes, will equip the catering industry practitioners in the Kwewu area with the requisite skills needed for employment and starting one's own business. Improving the quality of human resources in Ghana is a pressing priority to contribute to the economic and social growth. Since the late 1990s, the government of Ghana, through its ministries, departments and agencies, has made efforts to improve the technical and vocational education and training systems in the country. Despite the ongoing efforts being made, the overall situation remains grim due to the gap of training needs between the training providers and industry. Considering this fact, the government of Ghana and the government of Japan, through its development agency, Japan International Cooperation Agency (JICA), identify several considerations for the introduction of competency-based training in the TVET system in Ghana. The government of Ghana, concerned about the failure of the TVET sector to contribute to national human resource development, which is vital for establishing a productive and skilled workforce for Ghana's development, introduced competency-based training to address the challenge of low TVET quality output in Ghana. The skills and knowledge obtained through education and training was not relevant to the needs of industry, commerce, and the community at large. The principal of the school reiterates government's concern.
The students come to the school to be trained for 3 years, and after that, they wish to be absorbed in the industry. But we had a problem because the training that we give them over here is not enough that the industries are demanding. So most parents were agitating. So they were just trying for us to get any assistance somewhere so that the students will get more technical know-how about the course that they are doing over here, so that whatever that they are being absorbed, they can perform efficiently and also reduce waste in the areas.
For over 30 years now, it has become very difficult to achieve our objectives because the current skills and technologies the Institute transfers to the students do not adequately meet the changing skills needs of industries and commerce. The current mode of skills training is not matching with what is required by the present job market that has progressed ahead of the institution in skills, technologies, and manufacturing processes. This has contributed to the widening skills gap. Mr. Joseph Amwa, principal of St. Joseph's Technical Training Institute, explains the challenges the school and industry in its district faced.
St. Joseph's Technical Institute, among all the schools within the Kwewu Range here, is the only one which is offering hospitality and home management, that is catering. And we realize that there are a lot of students within the range here. Notably, we have about 10,000 students that the cooks are cooking for them. But the heads of the institution realized that most of these cooks didn't get any formal education. They don't know anything about hygiene, how to prepare the food, and all these things. To continue with that, we realized that most of our instructors over here are also lacking some of the qualifications that they have to possess before teaching this hospitality and home management. For example, the HACCP. The HACCP goes with the hygienic way of preparing the food. These are our cooks. Some of them, after having a few formal education, for example, junior high school or middle school, for 20 years, 30 years, they have been in the kitchen cooking. They have also not had any training, especially on this HACCP. So it was a very big privilege for us to call such people as the demand was requiring, so that we are going to give them a very good training with the HACCP and new innovative technology that is emerging with the current situation globally.
The management of St. Joseph's Training Institute sought to introduce competency-based training method of training which focuses on outputs, goals and ends, products and results, with a focus on core competencies on its catering program. There has been high demand for catering services from hotels, restaurants and canteens in the Kwewu municipality. The demand is created by a combination of factors, including shifting household lifestyles, in which many people now eat outside their homes, increasing number of tourists to the municipality, growing interest in festivals, and high attendance to funerals in the communities. In June 2013, the Institute successfully applied to SDF for funding to develop curricula in hospitality and catering management and health analysis and critical control point, HACCP. The school received a grant of 241,567 Ghana cedis and 50 pesos. Funding included the training of St. Joseph's instructors and the development of student manuals in catering and HACCP. HACCP is a management system in which food safety is addressed through the analysis and control of biological, chemical, and physical hazards from raw material production, procurement and handling to manufacturing, distribution and consumption of the finished product. HACCP certification is a standard in the catering and hospitality industry today. Daniel Eku, Grant Specialist at Cuthbert Project Support Unit, shares SDF's perspectives on St. Joseph's Technical Institute project.
Yeah, St. Joseph is a TVET institution located in Kwewu Tafu in the Kwewu district, offering various technical and vocational training, in particular catering to trainees. And so you would expect that in that enclave, that is where, and it's the only institution that is doing this, that is offering that. But when it comes to food quality and hygiene, anything to do with the hospitality industry as far as quality and hygiene is concerned, they did not offer that within the range of courses they were offering. And therefore they approached SDF requesting for funding under the funding window 3 to develop this a specific training program for HACCP, which is the hazard control point within the hospitality industry, targeting specifically cooks within the first cycle institutions so that they can be conscious of hygiene and quality of the food they offer to students. Also the TBA hospital in the Kwewu district, which is a major hospital catering to the needs of all the inhabitants of this area, and also the hospitality industry players in that enclave. The idea is that once they are able to mount this program, then these parties, these persons in these institutions are able to then access the program and attend. And that is why the Skills Development Fund made this offer under the funding window 3 to introduce this innovative program.
My My name is Samuel Bolu. When the European market switched on to the new variety called MD2, it was very difficult for us to adopt to the new variety because we don't have the technology. The land preparation is quite different. The fertilization, almost everything was different. And at the end, if you continue the way it was, we would have ended up even closing up the farm. Thanks to SDF, we received a grant of 248,000 Ghana cedis, which enabled us to bring in a Costa Rican consultant who is currently teaching us to cultivate the new variety MD2. At the moment, we have been able to increase our yield from 20 tons to 80 tons per hectare, and we are able to sell to European and North American market.
Watch SDF Diaries on the Joy News channel on Multi TV every Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. SDF, managed by Cuthbert, is an initiative of the government of Ghana with support from the World Bank and Danida.
The school collaborated with KKT Alliance Consult, a food safety management systems training company, and Cuthbert to develop the curriculum. After developing the curricula, instructors from St. Joseph Training Institute were trained in the usage of the curricula in teaching. Elizabeth Omena Asare, head of catering department, recounts the impact HACCP training program is having on the hospitality industry.
We taught them a lot about personal hygiene, that as a kitchen personnel, there is the need to bath twice a day. And we realized that some of them were even telling us that they are making use of that. Then also, the fingernails should be cut. They have to cut their fingernails. And even they shouldn't even sneeze over food. If there is the need, they shouldn't cough over food. Then also, where there is cuts, at times in the preparation of the various foods that they are preparing for the students or those at the hospital, there can be a cut. And even if they don't have waterproof dressing, there is the need for them to even change. If somebody has to replace, then they have to stand aside and allow a colleague to take over.
Another aspect of the project was to train instructors of St. Joseph Training Institute in how to teach using the newly developed competency-based training CBT curricula. Mavis Asare is an instructor at St. Joseph's Technical Institute.